alex-swedenboy gaming. Today playing Heavy Rain episode 2. We are gonna continue on this and I don't think this is working. Come on! Why can't I skip this? I don't wanna see the beginning. I started earlier than usual. We played 21, well, we can't play 21 minutes. How long was the last episode of this? I swear to God, we played this longer than... I swear to God, we played this longer than... I remember we playing it for at least an hour. At least. Come on. This is gonna be fun in a dark world.
God, my hands are trembling. I gotta keep my act together. At least for now. I noted that name somewhere. What was it? Blake. Lieutenant Carter Blake. Yeah, that's it. Goddamn rain. Hasn't stopped pouring since I arrived. I'm really gonna love it here. Reporters. Already.
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Check. You can pass.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Yeah,
Thanks.
That doesn't give me information, you stupid piece of...
Video memo recording, Agent 47023, Norman Jaden, Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
What is this game?
I've got to find Lieutenant Carter Blake.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake. Thanks.
The crime scene is compromised by all these people. I doubt there'll be many clues left, if there were any to start with. Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body. Very common. Pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail.
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning, they told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer.
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if anybody saw anything. Any news on the coroner?
He's on his way, Lieutenant.
We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
You don't find proof sitting behind a desk. We're not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Has the time of death been established?
Based on the rigor mortis, must be less than 6 hours ago. We should know more once the coroner has had a look.
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today. Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay? We're on the same team now.
When did they find the body?
Excuse me, but who are you exactly?
Norman Jaden, FBI.
If you want to ask questions, you should speak to Lieutenant Blake, sir.
Pretty chilly, huh? Is that a coffee you're drinking there?
There's some in the thermos behind you. Help yourself.
Lousy weather, huh? Does it always rain like this?
It rains every fall. Doesn't it do that where you come from?
Well, yeah. Yeah, of course.
This is so...
Unrelated to the investigation.
This is so weird of a game. Huh?
Harry Cameron, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Huh? Where? Where is...
Harry Cameron. Traces of blood on the railroad track. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion. Footprints continue just after the pollen trail. There's a good chance that they're the killers.
I don't know what we're looking for, but it is interesting.
Airy comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
I don't see anything else.
Strange character, that Blake. Didn't seem too pleased to see me. Blood on the tracks. But where did it come from? There's a railroad track near where the body was left. Same as all the other victims. Way too many people here. They're trampling all over the crime scene. Airy comment. Traces of blood detected on the fence behind the railroad line.
Okay, widow. Come button. We can do this. Yes, Nathan. How many times can he slide down without breaking his neck?
There's a good chance that they're the killers. Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car.
I think I'm done here. Look at every area.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
No, I've seen enough. I'm leaving too. The body is still here. Why the hell is there blood here? The body is still here. Harry, comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence. Think I've seen all there is to see. An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
Yes. Less than 12 hours ago.
A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time of death. The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file. His face is covered with mud, like the other victims. Superficial wound on the right thigh. The blood is identical to that on the fence.
Now we have seen everything you need for this case.
Impressive. Seems the only traces the killer left are those he intended to leave. He knew exactly what he was doing, right down to the tiniest detail. Nah, I think I've seen enough. Better get back to the station before I catch pneumonia.
Ooh, a new bonus. Interesting.
A butterfly. A wolf's head. A crab. Death. Death.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
Nice.
I know he's disappointed in me. I'm not the father I used to be. He's a great kid, you know. He deserves better.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
I no longer want to live. I have no reason to continue.
Ooh.
Not even for your son, Sean.
I couldn't save Jason. Sean doesn't need a father like me.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
Oh my god.
I sometimes have these blackouts. Times when I don't know what I'm doing. I recover consciousness sometime later, but I'm someplace else. And I have no idea how I got there. Do you think this could be related to the accident?
You suffered a massive concussion and were in a coma for 6 months. We really don't know what effect a shock like that can have on the brain. That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
It was just us shopping mobile idag där. That was really serious to say. He lost something. It is. That's why I don't like psychiatrists and doctors in general. Because they think they know what they're doing, but...
Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
Do you want to eat something?
Lol. Hello, welcome to Mr. Rafa.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Sean looks so miserable. I wish I could help him. Just not sure I can right now. What am I going to do to cheer him up? Sean used to love going to the park, laughing and messing around. Man, he was so happy. But that was... I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah! Come on, Dad, make me fly!
I don't know. Why should I end the dialogue?
I'll find something else to do with him. He seems to be having fun. It's been a long time since I've seen that smile.
What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great!
Oh, I remember this in school.
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can. Faster! Faster! Come on! Faster, faster!
It was always this fun part with this when you sat on it and just hoped. You always like didn't try to fall off.
Whoa! I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though.
Hello, you. This is my mod that has a name. I don't know who are you. Although, yeah, and I can't figure out who you are. Ooh. Yeah, it's only single player. I know I should know who you are, but I don't barely know half of my mods. Who's my mods? I don't know. Ooh,
I'd like a packet of strawberry flavored chewies, please. Thanks.
Ooh, but those are so fun to. Where's Sean?
Hey, I got you some chewies.
I hate strawberry. Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
yeah, I have
Come on,
not.
Dad, what are you doing?
Coming.
Isn't the entrance this way? Oh, you want to go this long way around? Just a little bit of rain.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
This dad you.
One, please.
Yeah, it's a great game. I got it for free when it was on PlayStation Plus. This is a great game. Yeah. This game is no. If you have played, I recommend to play Beyond Two Souls. It's basically the same creators, I think, that made this game. Unlock a new bonus. Oh, yeah then. Oh yeah, I never did finish it though. I need to do that. I may start a new run through because I love that game. It's worth doing again. Cut a demo.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
Oh my god, you're gonna look like an idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god, this game. Oh my god, he must look like a retard or something, like sitting there like eh.
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. Oh, cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine. We just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get on well together. Do you know how to tie a knot in a necktie?
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. He leaves flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
Let's go ahead.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress.
Although I do love
fast.
replay some games,
Press want a
depending on
perpetrator.
how good
And
they
we're gonna
were.
have to serve him up on a silver platter. Well, I hope you're better at profiling than at tying knots. Oh, forget it. I'll manage.
Oh yeah, you did it better. You're fucking
Go
retard.
see Charlie and she'll show you to your office. Yeah, check in on the press conference if you're interested. It'll give you an idea of the political climate around here.
Thank you, sir.
Both of them. I could
Welcome to the
replay
club,
any
Jaden.
game. Actually, I have no money, Dennis. I've told you that. When I get money, I may buy that next month. Maybe. There's a lot of people in here.
The body of Jeremy Bowles was found this morning on a patch of wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m.
What game? This game I got for free for like a year ago.
An autopsy will be conducted tomorrow to determine the
And Beyond the Souls I bought, and that is a great game, and I will not refund that game at all. Assassin's Creed Asia Collection is also a good game.
origami killer. The investigation should confirm
Yeah.
this in the coming days. The police are continuing to work around the clock to find the murderer as quickly as possible.
I have PlayStation Plus. You get free games then.
I'll field some questions. Yes.
You said the methodology indicated another victim for the origami killer. Can you be more specific?
An origami figure was found in the victim's hand, and an orchid
Oh, that's
was
cool.
placed on his chest. His face was covered with mud, but there were no visible traces of violence to the body. Go ahead.
The Zodiac killer was never identified. Perhaps the origami killer will never be found either.
I don't think there's much chance of that. For the moment, the killer may think he's invulnerable, but in the end he'll make a mistake and we'll be there to arrest him. Yes?
Did the killer leave any written evidence? Perhaps a ransom note explaining his actions? Or anything like that?
No. He has not made contact in any way, and we have only the murders to help us understand his motives. Yes. What's the question?
Some people are saying that the police were slow to take an interest in these murders because the victims lived in poorer parts of the city. What do you say to that?
That's absurd.
Why do people play Fortnite? Stop playing Fortnite. It's a bad game.
It is true that the origami killer seems to choose his victims from the more impoverished parts of town. The higher crime rate in these areas makes the investigation more difficult. Time for a couple more. Yes.
There are rumors that the FBI has sent a profiler to help with the investigation. Is that true?
You seem to be well informed. Yes, we asked the FBI to send us a profiler to help us with this investigation. We were planning to announce this in the
Yeah,
next
he
few
does.
days,
I think I know. I think it's Creeper, but I don't know. It can be Revolt. I don't know. I don't have too many mods and I don't know half of them.
In order not to have an adverse effect on the mayor's election campaign. Do you have anything to say about that?
Pure speculation. At no time has the mayor been involved in this investigation.
It's not fun.
To support the efforts of the police force.
All the Battle Royale is boring in general.
Thank you for your cooperation.
One question, please, sir. One last question.
Captain Perry, one more question, please.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We've bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Why not?
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
Ooh. I mean, I could go. I promise you, it's like they're gonna get that bad office that.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
A better office?
Okay, time to work.
I don't think I have Team Fortress Classic. Wait, do I have Team Fortress Classic on my PC? I'm gonna check that real fast. I do not have Team Fortress. Yes, I do, but I don't gonna play it. Cause you're giving me bad games. I don't play CSGO. I hate CS in general.
Step 1. Change the office.
That is a perfect one. I wanna check this one also. I don't really hate shooting games, I just hate clues.
Just one origami store in town. No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
Okay, guys, calm down. All knows that Halo sucks.
common species. That doesn't help much.
At least I can analyze it. What is... Maybe what...
Killer's
Chevrolet?
car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
That may help it a little bit. Shouldn't that help me a little bit? But what next in yours doesn't matter. I still have my own stuff. Remove. Files. We start with this one.
8 victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13. No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything. Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned in rainwater.
I need a... Oh no, the places of the deaths.
The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier. There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Is it done? Can't open this one.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
I have my plan. I have no idea.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
I think I already know who it is. Clear that, I don't need that.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist. It's all right. I know.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I know I can make it.
Is everything all right, sir?
No one must see.
What's that? Who?
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marsh. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about... 4:15. Yeah, that's it, 4:15. I remember exactly because I looked at the clock in the park when we arrived.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat. A beige coat.
It was white in my
And
opinion,
a pair of
but yeah.
pants. Black pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I can't remember exactly. It all happened so fast.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I don't know. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
Sean is a sensitive child. Our relationship has been a little difficult recently.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Piece of idiot.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they? Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say. But it is a possibility.
What is it? 16 today. Yep.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason? I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say. I miss him so much.
Oh. I'm gonna play as the private detective. How long have I streamed for? About 57 minutes it says. Yeah, we do this one.
Good evening. Good evening to you, sir. Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby. I have nothing more to say.
I also lost someone I love. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
The killer has kidnapped another victim. A 10-year-old boy. Like your son, Risa. I have 4 days before we find his body on a deserted stretch of wasteland.
No one did anything to save my son. Now,
Denise, can you please not talk?
Move along, sir.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
In the back of this store, to the right.
Thanks. Said he didn't want to talk. Might have known something. Goddamn asthma. Can't breathe when it rains.
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything. Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it. You cannot have it.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a fucking bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say now.
You shall not be robbing my register, sir. That money is mine. I ask you now to leave before it is too late.
Don't turn around.
Christ, goddamn idiot! Open! Hey, you! Come here! I said come here now! Don't move! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot!
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down and just walk away.
You giving me advice? I'll give you some fucking advice.
I think you're making the biggest mistake of your life. Pull that trigger. I promise you. You'll regret it.
Yeah? I think you're the one who's really gonna regret it.
My name's Scott. What about you? What's your name?
Andrew. My name's Andrew.
Do you have anyone you care for in your life? A girlfriend, maybe? A family?
Yeah. A little girl. I got a little girl. Her name is Jessica.
What would Jessica think if she saw you here? Ask yourself, what would happen to her if things go wrong? You haven't done anything serious yet. If you put the gun away, we'll forget about what just happened, and that will be the end of it. Just walk away.
Nothing serious. Shit, man! What the fuck do you think I'm doing here?
Don't panic. Let's just stay calm. Nobody here wants to hurt you. We're all just gonna be cool, and everything will be all right.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. Everything's gonna be all fucking right. Nice try. For a second there, you almost had me believing all your shit. And now, give me the money. I'm gonna count to 3.
No, I'm sorry, mate.
Thousand thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
At least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box.
What?
I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
Please, take the box if it can be of any use to you at all. It did not help me to save Reza, but maybe it will help you find the other little boy. Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. But I can see now that I was wrong.
He didn't pay for the asthma medicine. He doesn't go away. He just robbed the store on... He just... There's the last character. There's 4 characters to play, I think, in this game. But as I said, I will end it now and continue maybe tomorrow or in some other day. But don't forget to subscribe, like, give me a comment, tell me about your day, and I will see you in the next episode of whatever I'm playing. Adios, see ya.